Hi everyone! Today I want to show you my brand new pack for Neural Modeler, which is based on my ToneX pack of Eric Johnson tones. All of the tones were captured with 1000 epochs, and they should sound exactly like my ToneX tone models. There are 14 presets included, and we've got tones from Cliffs of Dover, we've got Eric Johnson Live Rig, tone from Hot Licks DVD, tone from Manhattan, and tone from SRV. As you can notice, I am using ToneX, but I'm only using effects section from it, so you can basically download ToneX CS for free, put it in your DAW after Neural Modeler, and use effects from ToneX. And I've created two presets, one of them is for cleans and one of them is for leads. For clean I've got chorus with 050 rate, depth 62, level 7.1. Delay, it's a tape, ping-pong delay, and reverb is basically a plate reverb. And for lead tones I have modulation set around 050, depth at 50, level at 2, tape delay with almost the same settings, and reverb with the same settings. So the real difference is a chorus. I am using super basic Harley Benton guitar with swapped pickups, and those are Alnico pickups from AliExpress. And for most of the tones I'll be using the first position, so basically a bridge pickup. Okay, so without any effects it doesn't sound too good, because as you can notice, it's kind of dull, you know. When you turn on lead, it seems dark, it seems kind of muddy, but when we'll add effects and put it in a context, it makes way more sense. You know, those tones by themselves won't sound really good, but they are meant to sound exactly like Eric Johnson tones. Okay, so let's start with Cliffs of Dover, live from Austin, Texas. Another clean tone from Hot Licks DVD. Okay, next up Manhattan, and we've got Manhattan in two versions. One of them is from the studio version and one of them is live version, and it is from the G3 concert. So let's start with the studio version, and I'll turn off the chorus completely. So let's hear what it sounds like. And finally, we've got SRV. Okay, and now let's go to the lead tones, and we'll start with Cliffs of Dover ATX. Okay, now let's go to Cliffs of Dover Strat. Why Strat? Because the intro of Cliffs of Dover was recorded on ES335, everything else was recorded on a Strat. So this is a tone for Stratocaster. Okay, let's reduce the reverb a little bit, add a little less input. Okay, let's try this. Okay, now let's go to the ES335, and this should be really close to the studio version of the intro. And let's hear what it sounds like. Hotline DVD, and for this one you need to crank the chorus a little bit more. Manhattan Lead. This tone is based on Eric Johnson live rig video from YouTube, and I've added a lot of reverb here in order to make it sound a little bit more real. And let's, for example, change it to room, maximum, and let's crank it up a lot. And finally, we've got two solos from SRV. And for this I would also reduce the modulation, I'll add a little bit more delay, and I'll add a plate reverb. Okay, and one very important thing. You don't have to use a ToneX for effects, but you have to use something. In that case, let's use the Valhalla Vintage Verb and Analog Rack Delay. And NAM is SRV Solo 1. And one more thing, you have to keep in mind that Sonicake Pocketmaster or Valeton GP5 or other devices by Valeton and Ampero are converting those files, so they should sound really close, but not necessarily identical to the application. But I'll try to make a video soon about Sonicake and how it sounds here. Thanks a lot for watching, make sure to check out this pack or other packs on galtonstudio.com, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye!